I'd like to share with you two stories that I heard this week. That these stories is life-changing, stories that could save your life, someone else's life, or could change a person's life. And I heard it directly from the people that have been through this story. The first is with an individual, his name is Victor Shine. 2 days ago, Wednesday at 6:30 p.m., he sees on social media about a young boy, a 7-year-old boy that's missing. His name was Yaakov Shapiro. This is in Brooklyn. He went on a camp trip, a day camp, and I don't remember why, but for some reason he never made it back on the bus, and now he's missing. The whole community mobilized, looking for him. And now it's already 6:30, 3 hours later, they still never found him. You can imagine the fear and the panic for the whole community, and especially for the family. Victor says to himself, you know what, if it was, I'm an older person, I don't have the strength to go look for him. But then he said, if it was my grandson, I have a 7-year-old grandson, or 6 years old, I would want everyone to stop everything they're doing and look for him. So he decided he's going to get dressed, he took a flashlight, and went to the area where there is the mobilization, where people are getting together and talking. And he notices everyone's talking strategy, what to do. He says, you know what, let me start walking in the woods, start walking through different areas, and maybe I could find him. And he went off on his own. For about an hour and a half, he's walking through these different areas. I think it was like in a little bit of a woods, a beach, I'm not sure exactly where. And calling out the boy's name, Yaakov, come out, have pizza, whatever you need, we have for you. And after an hour and a half, it's about to get dark. He says, I didn't find him, let me give up. And then he's making his way back, he goes down a dirt road. And as he's walking down the dirt road, he starts screaming, Yaakov, he hears a voice, Tati. But is that you? Then the kid's not responding anymore. Right away, he gets the police to come. They mobilize in that area, and it's already getting dark. It's about to start raining. And the last moment, they find this boy lost in the woods. And the police told Victor that you were the one that broke the story for us. By you going into that area and walking there, we were able to break the case and find the child. And Victor shares all emotional his recording, and he shares how he found the boy. But he himself didn't really want to do it. But the last minute he decided to do it, and he said, I'm just going to go ahead and move forward and go look for this boy. And he ended up finding this boy. And it reminds me, taking a message in life, when someone's in crisis, someone's in need, and someone needs you, you don't have to sit and calculate, should I go or not? Just get up and go and do it. And you'll see great miracles are going to happen. Another story of a Chabad rabbi on campus shared that every Friday he sends out messages to different students. How are you doing? I'm thinking of you. And one week he sent a message to a student, and the student responds, I need to talk to you when you have a chance. I'd like to talk to you sooner than later. He sits down to talk, and he says, I want to tell you what happened the Friday you pinged me. He said, that Friday I went into Brooklyn. He said, I went to a certain building, and then I went on top of the building, and I was about to jump. In that moment, when you sent me that text, I said, wow, there's someone out there that cares about me. There's someone out there that really cares about how I'm doing, and I decided not to give up my life. It's interesting, I heard both of these stories this week. Both of these stories tell us something very important. A lot of times we're called, we're needed by a family member, by a friend, by a community. And a lot of times we think, what could I really do? Does it really make a difference? I need to be ready for it. The truth is, so many great opportunities we have if we just get up and we go do it. Just like Victor, he just got up, put on his clothes, and he went looking for this boy. Just like this rabbi sends out messages to the students. You never know what's going to happen at the moment you decide to just get up and move forward. A lot of times people tell me, oh, Rabbi, I'm not so close with that person. I don't really need to go and reach out to them. I know they're going through a hard time. But the truth is, my dear friends, you never know what the situation is. Just get up and do it. So if you know about a circumstance that you're able to help, don't sit back and think to myself, it's not really going to make a difference. There were hundreds of volunteers. You think Victor knew that he's going to be the one because he's going to walk down that path, he's going to find the boy? This rabbi, when he sent the text, did he really know that he's about to stop someone from committing suicide? No. The message is, just go out and do it. Go out and reach out to another person. Go out and care and make a difference in a person's life. The rest of the miracles are going to happen on its own. When the month of Elul the month before the high holidays. It's a month where we take stock and we take calculations. Many times we think, oh, we got to do big things. We got to do unbelievable things. You see Victor and this rabbi, both of them, that moment thought they were doing something very minor, but they didn't realize that minor thing could change their life. The same exact thing. Every mitzvah we do, every commandment we do for what Torah says, between us and God, and every mitzvah we do between us and our fellow man, could change the person's life, could save a person's life, could change the whole world. So let's take advantage and use every moment that we can to make the world a holier place and a godlier place. Stop making all the calculations. Just go out and do. Go out and do. If you know someone needs something, just pick up your phone and reach out to them. If they need you to go somewhere, just show up, then go and do it. And when you don't make all these calculations, you just go out and do it, you realize that at that moment, you can be saving an individual's life and you can be saving the world. Shabbat Shalom.